We've made it to Friday. We do have some fog on this Friday. Some flakes are in the forecast. Freezing drizzle as well, and a storm next week. Still a 3-day event. It's going to shift all the way from the Rockies through the Dakotas into Minnesota, and it's going to be a regional deal, folks, and a lot of snow still in the offing. There are some changes, so to the timing of this system. On Tuesday, most of the snow impacts look to be in the western half of North Dakota. We will see some snow for our counties, but there'll also be some areas of freezing rain and sleet the way things are shaping up. Wednesday looks like the worst day in our area as far as snowfall, wind, and impacts to travel both morning and afternoon. Thursday morning will still be rough and tumble, but at least the snow begins its exit and the intensity of that snow should be a little lighter. European model. Let's start with the first and foremost basics. Monday night late things get going, and along this boundary here, warm air down to the south. We may hear some rumbles of thunder with this as it gets kicking off. They did last night down in that Sioux Falls area with that storm. Again, ice in the eastern third of North Dakota, and then snow developing on Tuesday morning, very early. This is late Monday night, actually. So it snows all night in western and central North Dakota. There will be impacts there for that Tuesday morning drive, while snow will just be getting going for some here in the valley the way things are looking. But watch what happens on the overnight hours. Some warm air burps up. We could have some dry air sucked into this system, which will impact local snowfall amounts. And as we go through the day Wednesday morning, more impact, wind, snow, very gusty north winds across the western Dakotas as well. Travel could become impossible in some areas. And as we go into your day on Wednesday night, the snow showers continue. But by Thursday morning, the intensity starts wrapping up just a bit as the storm exits through our Thursday. We will still have gusty north winds, blowing, drifting, and all of that nonsense as the storm exits on Thursday. So the greatest risk, highlighted in white, of 8 or more inches of snow shows most of the Dakotas and portions of northern Minnesota on the European model. Not everyone's getting 8 inches of snow in this area. It's just where the chance is greatest. And this snow system, because it lasts 3 days, will have some areas that will likely see 15 or more inches of snow possible. American model, pretty much the same look to it as we go into the 3-day event. We'll keep you posted to changes right here, and you'll want to keep up to date with the latest, particularly if you have travel plans. A lot of travel going on with local colleges and universities going through things like finals and graduations late this semester. 26 at Hector. South winds 11 miles per hour, and it's soupy out there in Cavalier as we showed you early. Visibility down to 0 at times in Valley City, and now as we look up near the Cooperstown area, it's a 1/4 mile there. Temperatures are in the mid-20s to near 30 degrees region-wide. Gray skies, soupy conditions, and clouds on the way. These clouds will yield a chance for some overnight precipitation. Check this out. We're after midnight, so we get through most of the night with just areas of dense fog, so keep that in mind. Allow extra time. Look at this. Northwest Minnesota. The pink, that's areas of freezing drizzle. That's nonsense on your windshield and roads, so be careful. It'll be icy in these areas. Slippery conditions. Snow more likely in central Minnesota where temperatures could be a little cooler. And this lasts Saturday in the wee hours of the morning and on again, off again throughout the mid part of the day, decreasing later. In fact, we'll see some clearing skies allowing for some cooling out to the west as we see the sun setting on our day. All in all, though, steady temperatures in other locations. How much snow? Well, there'll be some freezing drizzle, some fog setting up again late. 1 2 isolated spots getting 3 inches of snow or so up there near Lake of the Woods. Get the snow machines gassed up and ready to go. Steady eddy temperatures in Fargo for most of the day, as you see here. Winds will be westerly, 5 to 15 miles per hour. Falling temperatures late as the clouds thin out just a bit. It'll be cooler in the west tomorrow with breaks in those clouds. Again, freezing drizzle and flurries and accumulating snow up near Lake of the Woods down into Beltrami County. All right, 30s continue. Monday night, things get rocking and rolling with mixed precipitation here and snow for others on Tuesday. First alert weather days continue Wednesday, where we will have the greatest impacts as discussed, and those last into Thursday. Friday, just cold. All in all, there's a lot to take in. Have the Valley News Live weather app handy because we've already updated it with all kinds of videos. Go check it out. You can keep up to date with the forecast through the weekend.
I think we're going to be grateful for that just cold.
Just cold is a little easier and quiet.
That's right. Thanks.
Yes.
Later here on Valley News Live at 6, how to protect your loved ones with dementia from wandering.